Hello everyone and welcome again to another lesson 11 of the CSS playlist, and in this particular lesson we are going to look at the concept of the CSS text properties. And what is CSS text properties? The text properties are the CSS properties which are used to add some styling to the text, and we are going to look at these five text properties or six text properties. One is the color, then we have the text align, which specifies the alignment of the text. The text color specifies the color of the text. The text decoration line specifies the line which will go through or line under or line over the text. Then we have the text decoration color, which specifies the color of the text decoration line. And then we have the text transform, which is used to transform the text from lowercase to uppercase or from uppercase to lowercase, or used to capitalize the first letter of each word. So with that theory said, let's get started and see how we can apply all these text properties in our example. So I'm going to open our Visual Studio Code, and in this Visual Studio you can see this is our body, our about page.html, and what I'm going to do is to right click on this about page and open it using a live server. And when I open it using a live server, you're going to see that this is our page right here. And now I'm going to back to the code, and I'm going to add one header below this, and I'm going to call it header 2. And then within this header 2 I'm going to add one text saying that this is text properties example. And now I'm going to save, so that now when we come back to our browser, we're going to see that now we have this line of text added right here. And now I want to apply different types of styling to this text. And now to apply these different types of styling, I want to give this header an ID and give it, call it text header. And now after giving this ID, I now want to go to my CSS file, which is right here, and I'm going to select that ID using the hash syntax, and then I'm going to paste the ID here. Then I'm going to apply the styling, and the first styling I want to apply to this is the color property, and I want to change this color to color green. And we said the color property specifies the text color. So when we say text color green, then we save, and let me also save right here. So you're going to say that this header will be styled with the color green. The next text property I want to apply on this text is the text alignment. Now you can see by default now the text is aligned on the left, but now you can be able to change the alignment to either center or right or whatever alignment you want. So to change the alignment, you're going to use the text align property. So this property text align, and then you can specify center. And now when you go back to your browser, you're going to see now this text has been aligned at the center. You can as well change the alignment from center to right, and now when you save, you're going to see that this text is aligned on the right. The next text property to look at is the text decoration line, and the text decoration line is used to underline the text or overline the text or run a line through the text. So let's take an example. So the next one is text decoration line, and then you can choose one of these lines. So when I say line through, you're going to see that there is a line that will run through that text. Let me align it to the center by changing this text align property. Now you're going to see that there is a line through. I can change this property value from line through to underline. So with an underline, you are going to have a line placed below this text. Then you can change this value to overline, and you're going to see a line over the text. Alright, so this is an example of the text decoration line. Then we look at the next property of the text, which is the text decoration color. And the text decoration color is used to specify the color of this line. So then now you can see the line is green. So let me change it to underline. And then I want to change its color. So I'm going to say text decoration color, and I'm going to say the text decoration color is red. So let me save, and now it changes the underline color to red. The next CSS text property to look at is the text transform, and the text transform is used to transform the text from lowercase to uppercase or from uppercase to lowercase. So let's take an example, and here I'm going to say text transform, and then I'm going to say lowercase, and then now you're going to see that all this text has been written in a small letter. Then the next, I can change this value from a lowercase to uppercase, and now you're going to see that the text will be transformed all to uppercase like this. The next value you can put here, alternatively you can say put the value capitalize, and the capitalize will only capitalize the first letter of each word. So when you come here, you're going to see that each letter has each word, the first letter has been capitalized. So with that said, we've come to an end of this particular lesson on CSS text properties. In our next lesson, we will look at the CSS links. So please note again that you can use this CSS to apply different styling to your text. With that said, I want to end this lesson here and then see you in our next video. Otherwise, thank you for joining this content and see you in our next class.